folks. Good afternoon. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, time zone depending.
Like a wicked hangover coming on.
1 minute. That'd be better. Hello, yes. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, time zone depending. I am, of course, King Crix, and I welcome you to the court. So, yes, as you would have seen from my recent tweet, in fact, let me just jump over here. There we go, that's better. Yes, as you would have seen from my recent tweet, we are playing Borderlands 1 today. Excuse me. I've got stuff queued up for future tryouts, but today I just kind of fancy playing Borderlands 1 for a bit. Especially because my previous save for the character we're going to be playing today, Brick, got knackered. So basically I have to start from scratch, which isn't too bad because yeah, Brick's one of the characters that is quite powerful, quite easy to get going. So it should be a good time. Next week will, of course, actually, let me double check. Will it be? Yeah, so next Saturday will be a quote-unquote chill-out session. I'm thinking, given that it's fairly new out, it looks quite interesting. Fields of Mistra? That one looks like a good show, so that's what we'll be doing next week. But, without further ado, let's get to Pandora and let's start causing a ruckus, shall we? Happily, we've got a 3-day weekend here. As next Monday is a bank holiday, which is basically a national holiday for anyone not in the UK. So that's always good news. Got that going, so let's switch to that. Good, that's already showing. Pause the music. We go there, we go there.
Everybody, check me out, I'm dancing!
There, perfect. So we're going for. See, I've already got saves for Roland, Mordecai, and Lilith. Sadly, no bricks, so we're going to do a new one. And away we go. Now, full disclaimer: I have played this.
You want to hear a story, huh? One about treasure hunters.
Okay, what the film should have been
I got
about.
a story for you. Pandora. This is our home, but make no mistake, this is not a planet of peace and love. They say it's a wasteland, that it's dangerous, that only a fool would search for something of value here. Then perhaps I am a fool. But do not be fooled by what Pandora appears to be. There was a legend. Many people tell it. The legend of the vault. My father would always go on about the vault, even with his dying breath. Advanced alien technology, infinite wealth, fame, power, women. So you can understand why some little kiddos who hear the stories grow up to become vault hunters. Well, I have a story you may not believe, but I tell you it is true. The legend of the vault is real, and it is here on Pandora. And let's call it a guardian angel, appeared to guide the vault hunters to their prize. The tale begins right here on Pandora with the brave vault hunters, the guardian angel, and most importantly, me.
As I was saying, this is what the film should have been about, not whatever god-awful construction they smashed together.
Next Next stop, Firestone Depot. Time to gather up your stuff. Who's getting off the bus? You with the sniper rifle and the crazy mask. You look like a Traxican wrestler moonlighting as a dominatrix, man. And you, soldier man. Are those armor pieces from the Crimson Lance you're wearing? And what's your story, young lady? What can you do? Perhaps you can bake us all a wonderful cake. And you, beef stick in the back. I'm not gonna make fun of you. Your burps smell of blood, and you growl like a rabid animal. Anyway, I've got some advice for all of you. It's tough out there, and you won't be able to just beat up on whatever you please until you're ready. Sure.
Don't be alarmed. I need you to stay calm and don't let on that anyone is talking to you. Start making your way off the bus. You don't have any reason to trust me, but I need you to believe that I'm here to guide you. I'm here to help you find the vault. In a moment, you'll be greeted by a funny little robot. Do everything he says. You'll know what I mean when it happens. I'll contact you again soon.
Well, we're here. Don't worry about saying goodbye. I'm sure we'll be doing this all again soon enough. Get off my bus.
See you next time. Welcome to Firestone. I am CL4PTP. You may call me by my locally designated name, Claptrap. Before continuing, please accept this Echo communication device and heads-up display, provided free of charge by the Doll Corporation. Great! I detect that your Echo device is fully functioning. This way, please.
Yeah, in a minute I have to open a chest. A chest. Trest? Can't speak. But yes, as I was saying before, I very rudely got interrupted by everything. Yeah, full disclosure, I have played this game for many, many years. I got introduced to it when it first came out on the Xbox 360. Which is kind of where I... there we go, that's better. Kind of fell in love with the idea.
That's what I want.
I've got a pistol and a sniper rifle. We can't use that, but that's okay. And as I've gotten older and as the series has progressed, I still enjoy it. I still play 1, 2, and the pre-sequel fairly frequently. Well, actually, I've been getting back into them, to be honest, so I'll be playing them more. As to whether I play them on stream, I don't know. It depends what people are interested in. It might be that I just play it in my downtime, which is completely fine. But I'm not such a crazed fan that, excuse me, that I can't recognise its flaws. You know, this series is far from perfect.
Step right up. This is the new U station. When you use this device, your DNA profile is automatically identified and stored. Please activate the new U station now.
Let's go. See if we're going with a... Should we go gold? Is there gold in this? In fitting with... The king's cut. It's kind of mustardy. You know, that looks kind of wrong. So let's go with that. That'll do. That'll do.
Excellent! Now that your DNA is registered, you have the best in horrific death and dismemberment insurance. Should an unfortunate fatal incident occur, your new you will appear at the nearest station. Now we can head into the peaceful town of Firestone. Right this way. Wait, is that... Oh no, not again!
So I'm going to be zipping around when I'm going through this because I've played through this God knows how many times.
Are they gone?
Well, I'm not going for a
Really
complete...
have it in for us claptraps. Using us as target practice is not part of our programming.
No, but it should be.
And open!
Yeah, so I'm quite familiar with the early quests. I do still get a bit turned around at times, but that's just because I'm directionally challenged. There we go.
Help! I'm dying! Oh, yeah!
There we go. Try and get as many headshots as possible to prevent the fight dragging on for too long. Did I not pick up a pistol as well? Or was it this one I got? I don't know.
Hey, you in there! Open the door! We need your womb to come out and give us a hand! You really don't want me to come back with 9 toes! Open the door!
Calm down! Ah! They got me pinned! Oh! Somebody help!
That was a doozy. Maybe something inside to help against those bandits.
Certainly hope so.
Right.
There was not. Oh, but tall pistol, that's quite nice.
That looks like it could do some damage. Okay, let's get this gate open.
Let's go that one too. I could talk at length about the manufacturers in this game.
Controls seem to be damaged.
And across the series,
Have
to
no
be
fear.
honest.
I'm sure I can do it. This isn't working. Quick, this way.
But I'll save you the... I'll save talking your ear off right now. At least about manufacturers. Actually, no, why don't I? Because... Yeah, okay, Claptrap, shush. There's going to be bits where there's not going to be masses of talking.
Keep shooting!
Right, here they are.
Help! Damn good. Gun him down! Come on!
There we go.
They can't see me.
Excellent. I knew you were the right choice, friend. Now go. I'll contact you again soon.
Bleh. Oh yeah, hell. Need help.
I'm over here!
Yeah, I know.
Attention, citizen of Firestone! There is no cause for alarm! This new visitor has resolved the problem!
Well, shoot, I thought I was a goner that time. Damn bandits won't leave us alone. Had to lock the place up tight. I'll let you in. Come on. Damn it. Blasted circuits are on the fritz again. Give it a go from the switch out there, would you?
Now that you've selected a mission, you will notice that a new icon has appeared on your heads-up display. That's a waypoint. The waypoint will tell you where you need to go, depending on what mission is currently active in your mission log.
And here's Dr. Zed. Or is it Ned? No, it's Ned, isn't it? No, it's Zed. I get confused.
Thanks for opening her up again. The name's Zed. They don't let me cut on folks anymore since I lost my license, so now I keep the med vendors around here up and running. From the vendors, you can buy all the healing you could ever want from a real doc. Thankfully, without the vault is a myth you'll get yourself killed lecture. I keep the medical equipment working, more or less.
Skag's at the gate, but first of all, money.
Well,
Money,
it's
money, money,
covered,
money, money,
kid.
money. Oh, and a minor healing kit. Excellent.
Now that we're done with all that, please follow me and I'll open the gate for you.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. 2 points damage is probably not worth it. So I should be maining shotguns. In your own time, mate, eh?
Alright, boys, take them out! Get those sumbitches! Kill 'em!
Looks like he got under Nine-Toes' skin. Don't worry, he'll get what's coming to him.
You did it! I knew you were the right choice. Oh, the poor little robot needs our help. Would you kindly give him a hand?
Everywhere! My servant.
That little robot is hurt. He isn't going to last very long without attention. Why don't you look around for something to fix him up?
So what was I saying before?
My servant. Are easy.
I forget how much yapping is in this. Get with it!
Good as new, I think. Am I leaking?
Open the
Seems
gate.
to be
Give
okay.
it.
Now is the time to get moving and play your part in the journey to come.
Oh, come on, let's get down. Come on, everybody. Check me out. I'm dancing.
Right.
I'm dancing.
Shooting skags, basically. Okay. Nice and easy.
That ought to do it. I'll see you in a few.
Yes, manufacturers. So, there's quite a few. I think they've made some improvements with some of the manufacturers in later games, and then they've kind of
What do you want? Spit it out.
screwed
I might
up some
not
others.
have a med school degree, but when you get shot, you'll be happy I'm here.
Park up
You
there,
know
so it's
what
just
you
outside.
need to know.
Yeah, so for example, TDR in this game, generally not that good. They've got some good legendaries, especially the ones with the ones that regenerate ammunition. So that's like the Unforgiven, the Guardian, and a couple of others, which are good if you need slug out. some form of like a backup weapon, but I wouldn't base a playthrough entirely around them. And I think this was the only game in which Torg weapons were generally quite useful. So in this game, in later games I should say first, Torg weapons got changed from just normal ballistic weapons into purely explosive, so they all fire like mini rockets.
Is there something you need? You can call me Zed. Everyone else does.
Can't afford it. Alright, we'll sell these. Can I afford it now? No, I cannot. Right, go to apartment.
Thanks for the help. Keep the medical equipment machine to sell some things you don't need and buy first aid kit.
People don't yet trust you. If you're going to ever find the vault, you'll need the aid of the people. Helping Dr. Zed with his nine-toes problem is a good move.
As I was saying, so yeah, Torg in later games, basically from 2 onwards, got changed to purely explosive weapons, which are fine if you have characters which can boost explosive damage, but the trouble is, because the projectiles are slower by comparison, it's a very... It's almost like a very... They're not exactly the most useful in extended fights, because you've got to be constantly trying to lead your shots all the time. Which, you know, if you're a competent player, is right, but for like a casual player, it's a bit of a pain in the ass, if I'm going to be honest. Whereas in this game, Torg weapons are I would argue one of the better manufacturers, because Torg guns are generally quite powerful. Thank you. Generally quite powerful, decent fire rate, decent magazine size. Not the most accurate, but you can kind of get away with it. Plus, you've got the proficiencies thing here, which, as you get these up, you get like damage, accuracy in most cases, reload speed, or fire rate, one of the two. We'll stick with the swatter for the time being. Get myself distracted again. Torg, yes. So yeah, I think that Borderlands 1 is the better version of Torg weapons, and I think Torg has the most variety in this game. So in 2 onwards, they make pistols, shotguns, assault rifles, and rocket launchers. Whereas in this game, you've got pistols, SMGs, shotguns, machine guns, and sniper rifles.
You need something?
I do. Yay, one of my favourite characters in this game.
I might not have a med school degree, but when you get shot, you'll be happy I'm here.
So that. Passive health regen. Very nice. Excellent.
You know what you need to know.
Manufacturers, yes. And with the exception of Iridian guns in this game, which I'll talk about if we happen to find one, which I don't believe we will, but just in case. the manufacturers are universally quite good. Like, even TDR, despite the fact that they're at best guns of last resort, you can get some use out of them. Like, they're single shot rifles. Are actually quite useful, especially if you're trying to go for like a sniper long range kind of build. Speaking of, you can use that sniper rifle now. Excellent. In fact, oh, it's a Jacobs, nice. But yeah, so for example, in this game we've got S&S munitions, which do generally high magazine capacity, high fire rate, and some form of elemental attribute to them. So like shock, fire, corrosive, or explosive. Hey, TK.
You? One more step and it'll be your last. You should have seen the look on your face.
I like TK.
You're not a skag, are you? No? Now, lucky you. I only shoot skag. Well, mostly, anyways. And don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. I'll get by just fine. All right? I'm okay.
Nice and easy.
And don't let those son of a biscuit-eating skags get you now.
Yeah, so you've got S&S munitions in this game, but they got replaced by Bandit in 2 onwards. And the Bandit guns are rubbish, like universally just wildly inaccurate. They take ages to reload. They don't do anywhere near enough damage. They're just a straight downgrade. And I get in-game lore-wise, like S&S were supposed to have been put out of business between 1 and 2. And it's like, why? Why replace them with, you know, the markedly inferior Bandit guns? Like, I don't think there's a single useful gun in the lineup. I mean, you could possibly argue there. You've got the what is it? Is it the Gub in 2, or is that? Am I thinking pre-sequel? No, it's the Zim in pre-sequel, and it's the Gub in 2. Gub's all right as a gun, but it's that same problem of it's not accurate. It doesn't do the most damage. And it's just they're just unsatisfying to build a playstyle around. Like, say if you want to try and do a loyalty run, Bandit, you're gonna have a bad time because they do like the melee shields, whereby, you know, if your shield goes down, you get boost your melee damage until the shield starts recharging.
Over here and chat a while. Always nice for a fellow to have company out here.
I've always got a soft spot for TK.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. I'll get by just fine. All right? I'm okay.
Big
You've done well.
grenades.
I've decided to reopen my Firestone franchise thanks to you. Head into town and buy some new gear. What was I saying? Bandit, yeah. No, I've waxed enough about them. What else changed between the games? So,
Look out, grenade! I'm gonna kill you! There's too many!
go. So actually, apart from that, the rest of the manufacturers are all kind of consistent. Like Jacobs do high damage, but they're low fire rate. Dull are mid-range power, but they're fairly accurate, and also they've got good recoil reduction, which is quite nice. Hyperion, very nice accuracy and recoil. Guns, and
Remember, you can always count on Marcos with the best guns around.
can I sell you anything? Get rid of that. Keep that for a minute. And Vladov do, you know, the high fire rate stuff. So... Oh, actually, one thing. This was the last game that they had explicitly separate pistols and revolvers. Jacobs were the only ones to keep revolvers going forwards. All the other manufacturers reverted to like the repeaters and machine pistols and so forth, which was interesting because I thought I quite like the revolvers in
Smells
game.
like off-worlder. How you liking our planet anyways? Hey now, if you ever need anything at all, just let me know.
Good old TK. This is going to be a bit tough. I'm sure if we batter some stuff while we're out there, we'll get enough skill, we'll get enough experience to be able to unlock our action skill, and then we can. Or we'll do it now.
Bring in the pain.
So, Brick's action skill is Berserk. And we're going to go down... I've had a little bit of a monkey around with like a skill tree, build calculator before stream. And we're going to mainly go down the right hand side of the brawler tree. And then we're going to try and take most of the tank tree, and then blaster for things like rapid reload and revenge. Because these two skills are brilliant. This is wildly overpowered, which is wonderful. And in fact, all of Brick's tank skills are really useful. So hopefully I'll be able to get him leveled up fairly quick so we can kind of get a good feel for how a melee only, well not melee only, because that's not really possible, but a berserker style playthrough is going to pan out. It should be fine because I'm at least familiar enough with it, this game, to know what to expect. I'm by no means an expert like those people who play this religiously.
Woo! I heard that blast all the way over here. Bam! Time to give Nine Toes a piece of that. Woo! I'm updating your ecosystem with his location. Come and see me once you put his bits to the grinder.
What was I saying?
First aid kit. You won't regret it.
Ooh, I can afford that too. How is it a better grade level 2, but it has lower stats? Oh wait, slow. Oh, it's got slower health. Oh, that's fine. We'll manage. We'll manage. So yes, Berserk. We'll see how we go. It's better to use, from experience, it's better to use it as more of a tool to heal when things are getting a bit dicey, which we will see when we get to dealing with Nine Toes in a minute. But it should be fine. We should be alright. It should be fine, he says optimistically. I mean, I could run around this map and try and do a little bit of farming for experience beforehand. Oops, bugger. Guess we're trying it now. So, sensible man, we'll wait until the cooldown is finished for Berserk. But yes, it's normally I use it as a healing tool between fights. But as you can see, you regenerate health in the fight. Let's see. 30, that's quite good. How does that compare? More damage, slightly less accurate. Well, significantly less accurate. No. Might do. Yum, yum, yum.
You are about to face your first real challenge. I hope you've toughened up enough.
I'm level 5, woman. What are you expecting? But yes, proficiencies, yeah. So you can see as you go up in levels, you get extra bonuses. So we can reload this shotgun a tiny bit faster now.
You're gonna need to eliminate the competition.
But can't afford it at all. Sell that. Sell that. Good.
Who needs a real doctor when you got my machines in there scaring needles? Got him down!
Should have done this with a sniper rifle. Right, Berserk's cooled down, but now our health's cratered. But it's fine, because we have a regenerating... Our shield will regen, as will our health. No, I won't drop in just yet. Reload. Get ready. Yum, 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 yum. I remember the first time I played this, I died so many times to this boss, to Nine Toes you were about to face. Because he doesn't come alone, more's the pity. Brings friends, because he's a bugger. Yes. What was I... Again, what was I talking about? No, the thought's gone. Can't have been important. Can't have been critical. Yes. So our max health 160. Oh, we got ages to go yet if we are at this, right? Screw it. Let's go for it.
You woke the wrong dog. Ah, yeah! I'm gonna squeeze you till you bleed. Time to pound. Some meat, puppy.
Smashed.
That went so much better than I was expecting. Outstanding. I guess running in and bashing people in the face is the way to go. I'll take that any day. Right, let's see what we've got. Flat off sniper and a dual T-Or. What did we pick up as well? So, in terms of legendaries, it's white, green, blue, purple, orange, dark orange, pearlescent. Pearlescents are extremely rare drops. We've got this. What have we got? Double repeater, stabilized repeater. It's not that good, is it? 13 double. Just going to use 2 bullets though. Yeah, we'll leave it. We'll sell them. But we do have another skill point. Right. Do we go with shield, health, or let's start with melee first. It won't take us long. That's only be what, another 4, 9, 14, 19 levels, and then we can max this everything we want in this tree out. Because we don't need to take Iron Fist if we're going to be getting heavy-handed, because this actually gives us more melee damage on a kill. So that's fine. So we don't need 2. I don't think they stack either. So it's not like you can take like the 1 melee damage boost and then that'll be amplified by the kill skill. At least I don't think it's been not as familiar with mechanics in Borderlands 1 as I am with like, the later titles. Ooh, more stuff to sell. To talk a little bit about my...
That was the first step on your journey.
Oh, wait.
You must listen. Who I am is not important. The first thing you must know, the vault is real. People will mislead you. They will try to use you, and you cannot be swayed in your purpose. The vault is here, and we will find it. This world is full of dangers. Steel yourself and go. I'll be watching.
Right, now I can talk. Yes. My general perception of the Borderlands series. Alright, so it's the writing has always been kind of questionable in its quality. Some would say downright awful in some instances, and they wouldn't be. They honestly wouldn't be wrong.
Show me some blood.
Either in terms of story, I mean, in this first game, it's threadbare. Like, 4 people come to a planet to get treasure. It's like, alright, fine. What else she got? Not much. It's quite, like I say, quite threadbare in terms of plot. But in terms of overall tone, it's quite dark, almost pitch black comedy, which is. Honestly, I think it kind of suits it. I think it suits the. Saw the flat off. The darker tone kind of suits the world, especially as we go through things in this game. We'll see what people are saying. In Borderlands 2, we were introduced to Handsome Jack, one of the best villains possibly created in recent history. Like, he's much more memorable than a lot of other characters. But then, even then, there are some duff moments. And the characters all seem a bit stupider overall.
You're not a skag, are you? No? Lucky you. I only shoot skag. Mostly, anyways.
People far more eloquent would be able to explain it, but they kind.
There are just some things that are too hard to do without the use of my eyes.
That's page down, isn't it? I don't remember reading these. Yeah, they leaned a bit too much in the kind of light-hearted lol memes kind of humour in Borderlands 2, which I think kind of detracted from it a little bit.
And don't let those son of a biscuit-eating skags get you now.
The pre-sequel, it is the big problem I've got with the pre-sequel. As much as I enjoy it, and as much as the game kind of gets panned by a lot of people, one thing that really sticks out for me with the pre-sequel, it's just that it feels rushed. Like, the storyline is just progresses at far too fast a pace, and that things. How can I explain this? It's like they had no time to tell the story, so they just rushed everything. Like, so Handsome Jack starts off as, you know, trying to do something good, then, ooh, suddenly I enjoy killing, and then now he's bad. Now he's a villain. And it's like, no, you should give it time to breathe. You put him in situations that would kind of kind of introduce him to the supposed lunacy that is Pandora and the things it inspires. But they just whipped it along at far too fast a pace, and the entire setting is basically like space Australia, which, yeah, fine, it was developed. Was it developed by? No, it was published by 2K Australia, who would have had a hand in it.
Well, I'll be damned. You killed Nine Toes. You should get me a drink to celebrate sometime. Might want to check out the bounty board and see if anyone else has a job for you.
That's a grenade mod. Equip that, and you'll find that your protein grenades are suddenly more powerful and are now equipped with special abilities. Always be on the lookout for.
Are you the one killing all the crap when people ask? The catch a ride near Firestone is more busted than my mama's girl parts.
Real appreciate you taking a poke at that. The system, not my mom. Hot dog down the skag den, know what I'm saying?
Trying to use the catcher, right? Tell me it's busted. Oh, okay. Go talk to TK first. I got distracted again. Writing, pre-sequel, crap. Yes. Like, it had such great potential. Like, the
You're not a skag,
creation of Handsome
No.
Jack.
Now look at you. I only shoot skag. Mostly
But
anyway.
they rushed it, and we got an inferior game as a result, which is a shame because I've heard it argued that the playable characters, because they're not necessarily vault hunters. No, they are kind of vault hunters, really. In the pre-sequel, are some of Gearbox's best designed characters as at that time. And some of them were actually kind of written quite well, like Wilhelm, for example. You know nothing about him apart from being the first big boss. Spoilers for an old game that's been out for, what, 10, 15 years at this point? No one cares. Kill him as the big boss in Borderlands 2. But you can't. But because he's a playable character in the pre-sequel, you get to kind of see what drives him a little bit. And he's just this perpetually grumpy, serious kind of guy. Well, he's not really. For the most part, he is. And it would have been great to kind of explore each of the pre-sequel Vault Hunters' backstories a bit more, like. And that's another criminal thing as well. Like, the pre-sequel is one of the Gearbox's least supported titles in the series, so consider. Borderlands 1 got 3 story DLCs and an arena DLC, which doesn't sound like a lot, but certainly the latter two. So you've got Zombie Island of Dr. Ned as the first one, which is quite funny. What's one right coming up? So oh, I've got pistols. Okay. Back to the telling of stories. Yeah, you've got the Zombie Island of Dr. Ned. Very serviceable, quite enjoyable mini campaign. You've got the Secret Army of General Knox, which is really good, and also introduces General Knox, who's probably my second favourite character in Borderlands 1. And then after that, you've got Claptrap's Revolution, which is, and all three of those, especially the last two, General Knox and Revolution, are huge. Lots of different places to go and see, and quite a lot of missions to do as well, even if they do all follow the same kind of... Oh, bugger! Bloody skags. Get down here, goddammit. Forgot my point again. Story DLC for Borderlands 1. So the Borderlands 1 story DLC, all really good, quite good quality. And then, yeah, after the Revolution, you don't really get introduced to any especially new characters apart from Blake from Hyperion, who will kind of appear as a recurring character in later games. And then you've got the Moxie's Arena DLC, which personally I don't care for. I find it quite tiresome, and the reward just isn't worth the effort. Like, you get an extra skill point in from playthrough 1 and then playthrough 2. It's just not worth it. Recharge right now. Fast recharge? No. Definitely put the Bouncing Betty grenade mod on there. So yeah, that's Borderlands 1. No extra characters or anything. So Borderlands 2 gets... I've got to try and remember now. It gets 4 story DLC, 2 extra playable characters, and then another, I think it's 4, almost like mini story DLC, which is kind of crazy. And they've all got like extra heads and skins and stuff that you can equip for each character. So there's a lot of content for Borderlands 2, right? The pre-sequel got 2 extra playable characters, 1 story DLC, and then 1 non-repeatable arena DLC. Which is crap by comparison. Nowhere near the level of support that they gave the other 2. Hell, even Borderlands 3, which is... I've got to be honest, there is nothing about Borderlands 3 that makes me want to buy it and play it, to be honest. I've seen enough about it to know that it's really not my taste, which is a shame. But yeah, Borderlands 3's got at least, what, 4 story DLC attached to it, and an arena. No, in fact, Borderlands 2 got its own arena DLC as well, and no, it's got 5 story DLC and an arena DLC. Because you got the Digistruct Peak, which is like a repeatable... Actually, I think it's repeatable, or was that from the community pack? Or the community mod, even. Either way, loads and loads and loads and loads of support for Borderlands 2. Next to nothing for pre-sequel, less than what you got for Borderlands 2, which is rubbish. Borderlands 3, again, got quite a lot of support, and I don't know what they've done for Wonderlands, because it's a lot like Borderlands 3, and that there's nothing about it that makes me kind of want to get it. And to be honest, I really don't like Tiny Tina as a character. I just find her really, really annoying. And I know people are going to hate me for that, but it's kind of the truth. You know, you can't. She's not for everyone. perfect. And yeah, since they've announced Borderlands 4 now, and given the way the series has gone from almost from 2 onwards, I'm really kind of reluctant to get it, or even to pay much attention to it, to be honest. So kind of. So what's my point with all this? Yeah, it's the Gearbox's support of their own this franchise as a whole. It confuses me. It's like they want this to do well, and they release the god-awful movie, which, honestly, as soon as I saw that they were looking to do a live-action Borderlands film, I thought that's going to be rubbish.
Whoa! Did you know that by aiming your crosshairs at an enemy, your HUD can display your target's level, health, and shield streak? The higher level an enemy, the more dangerous they will be. If you see a skull, you'd better get out of there fast.
Yeah, so Borderlands 4, I'm not excited for it at the moment. I'll have to wait and see what they come out with it. Maybe they've got better writing, but I doubt it. It's been going downhill from and including the pre-sequel. And yet, despite that, I do find it enjoyable in its own unique way. Like, I'm at risk of repeating myself here, but I do enjoy the way the vault hunters are characterized. Oops. Oh, damn it. Whew. That was a bit close. Yeah, I'm gonna start belaboring the point and repeating myself at this rate, but yeah. So that's where I stand on the franchise as a whole. It's mismanaged. It's probably the way to explain it. It's what am I doing? I'm getting sniper fighting. Upset them from a distance. Might stabilise things a little bit. For any more? Ah, there you are. Go and do the thing. Or not, I'll just... Oh, that's better. Thin the herd a little bit. Oops. I would use grenades, but they're kind of rubbish. Is my backpack full? Must be. Alright, let's use that. We'll drop that because it's rubbish. We'll drop that. Very good. Ooh, first SMG, nice. Let's swap out the sniper rifle for that. Yeah, so what I tend to do, or at least try to do, oh, I'm already out of that way. God damn it. Is try and get as many missions completed in an area so I can minimise the amount of back and forth you have to do. Because that's a grievance. You could say I've got. Right, there we are. In that a lot of the quest design in this, and honestly the later games as well, is a lot of go over here, kill this, go over there, press a button, go over here, collect this, come back, pat my bum, door in the face, do it all again kind of thing. When it would be better to have a more not dynamic. No, maybe that is what I mean. A dynamic quest design in that, you know, rather than keep having to go back and forth, it'll say, you complete this objective, then go here, and this will happen in the meantime, and then suddenly, oh, you've got more information, so you can go do this thing, and what have you. Battle rifle and a combat rifle. Excellent. And with TDR though, which is a shame. 73, 142, 75 trapeze. Grab that. 139. Yeah, better. Do. Is this a single shot? Oh no, it's burst fire. Nice. Not accurate, but it'll do. I think if I can ever get my brain cells to bang together enough, I think I'd quite like to make a game that that's not exactly like this. But oh wait, that's more accurate. In fact, these are both more accurate. And fast recharge shield? Or... No, I want the health regen. Keep the health regen.
Hell yeah!
Ooh, got that. Level up just from completing one of the challenges. Nice. In fact, what I'm going to do, just for a quick second, I'm going to grab a quick bathroom break. So let me just pop this on. And we will resume. I'll be right back. That's better. Right then. Back to it. Good. No. Good. No. But yes, challenges. We should get a lot of these organically just by playing the game. Some require a little bit of setup. Like there's some vehicle related ones where you need to kind of get the vehicle airborne, and there's kind of tricks to come on frame right, tricks to get that be a bit easier. What is going on with the frame rate here? It's an old game, it doesn't need that much power. Or it's just badly optimized, which I think it might be the more appropriate answer to that question. There we are.
Hey, why don't you come over
Hello.
here and chat a while? Always nice for a fellow to have company out here.
Nice. SNS sniper rifle. Selling that straight away. So TK's wave is
Alright, see you soon.
awful as a shotgun. Right, before we do Scooter's quest, provided it's working, turn this in, sell some stuff. We got some more cash, and then we'll get onto it.
Around here?
Very high capacity. I think we'd be foolish not to get a better shield at this point. How does this stack up against? Yeah, no, I'm not going to use it. I'm going to sell it because it's a badly designed shotgun. Alright, so let me show you. Consider normal shotgun that I've been using, just fires straight forward in a cluster of pellets. Tends to reliably hit enemies, so long as I can aim right. This shotgun,
Oh, come on, let's get down. Come on, everybody. Check me out. I'm dancing.
awful. You waste at least half the pellets per shot with a gun. But someone somewhere decided that was a good idea.
What good is a gun that doesn't shoot where you point? Get a gun that's as accurate as you are.
That's better. Right, let's see if we can get this catcher right to work. Oh,
Show me some blood!
that's better. Oh, this one. Yeah, sniper rifle. See, Bonehead is quite... He's got quite a few minions. But more importantly, his gun is kind of brutal. What grenades have I got on me? Bouncing Betty. I'll probably soften them up with this, actually. I'll run in. Oh, damn it. I think this might be where I end up dying.
Some meat puppies.
Come back. Come back. I need someone to shoot. Damn it. But you see the problem. 350. Well, actually, no, we got $12,000 already.
Defense is not a good offense. It's a good defense. So get yourself a shield.
All right, we'll try that again.
Bring in the pain.
Yeah, go for rockets.
Atlas spares no expense in making guns that excel in every area.
Yeah, all right, frames, calm down. That's better. 50% longer Berserk. Good. That's what we'll do. What we'll do. The grenade strategy to soften him up and break his shield was a good start. Charging him and getting distracted with the fodder was less good. Actually, this might work perfectly. Damn it! Oh, don't let this be the one that. Don't let this be the hill that I just completely. That I repeatedly dial. Oh, there's a cheese. What's the strat? Is it? This. It might be this. Bloody is as well.
Feel it.
God damn it. Threw myself at it like a pillock and I could have just peeked over the fence. Oh well. Oh well. It's how we learn. Kind of my fault for taking weak weapons in, but this is what we get. It's what drops in the area. We'll get better stuff soon enough. In fact, we get decent weapons now. Bone Shredder. Yeah, go on. Excuse me. Not the greatest weapon, certainly not the most accurate. Definitely doesn't do enough damage, but oh no, that's a later quest. But it's a start. It's a starter for 10. So we can get a better shotgun. And if we're lucky, we might even get our hands on a rocket launcher. Sooner rather than later. I've always liked the Firestone music. This is the track that's playing at the moment. Quite relaxing. A lot of Borderlands 1's track was mainly composed by Rayson Varner. And he came back for a couple of tracks for 2 onwards, but it was I can't remember the chaps who.
Are you about ready to get rolling?
Greetings, traveler! New missions are available at the Firestone Bounty Board.
Drive on, drive on.
That right there is a beaut, man. My runners ain't the prettiest gal at the dance, but she'll put out the second you ask her. And be sure to hit the boost to know everyone wants to catch a ride with the scooter man.
So, Now we've got a car, we can... I can actually hit 3 of these at the same time. Where's the first journal? It's in there. Alright, so if we nip round... Actually, I don't even need to do that. I think I can just drive in. Not necessarily, but I can just park up there, grab the thing. Yes, this is the best portrayal of Tannis, because made her way too wacky from 2
Patricia
onwards.
Tannis, Doll Scientific Advisor, Day 1 on planet Pandora. I have been assigned to this sector by my superiors to find evidence of abandoned alien technology, similar to that found by our competitor, the Atlas Company, in the ruins on Prometheus. Technology that many believe made them the superpower they are now. This kind of find seems astronomically improbable on a rock like this, but my benefactors believe in it enough to waste my considerable talents. I've only been here for 3 hours, and I already believe this planet will be the death of me. Scientists do not chase myths and legends. Day 43 on Pandora. At least I believe it to be the 43rd day I've been here. The moonlight cycles are difficult to get used to. The planet rotation day is over 90 hours long. The people that inhabit this salted dust ball are as ignorant as I've seen in this galaxy. When I attach scientific inquiry to something like the Vault, I'm greeted with silly nursery rhymes and slack-jawed soliloquy about a man who knew a man who knew a man. They drift off into a stupor where I half imagine they're drunk or brain damaged and are unaware of my continued presence. If I believed in hell, I would contemplate how it compared to Pandora. Ironically, such a belief would align me with these Neanderthals.
And boing.
Oh, hell, did you just leap over piss-wash Gully and one of my runners? Man, dude, tell me when you're gonna do that crap. That was awesome.
This is the other fun thing about having a car. Well, the driving's not the best. You can reliably mulch enemies, although you do get less experience for doing it, but it's fine. Either this or, you know, heck you go. Keep having to contend with bloody skags all the time. Ooh. Yes. We do like flat off in this house. And other good thing about these cars, guns. Yeah. Splat.
All right, boys, take them out.
You're up there.
Come on, little one. Time to die.
Time to play! Time to play! Salt the wind!
Kill him! Kill him now! Ah! Somebody cover me!
This is the 76th day. I was woken up, hoping I was having a reoccurring nightmare. We spent more than 36 hours earlier today relocating our campsite closer to our dig site, only to be ambushed by local wildlife that's hungry coming out of hibernation. Half of my staff was eaten alive, or killed by skags. I survived by hiding under a colleague of mine who was being devoured on top of me. His name was Carl. My emotions are deadened, and I grieve.
Oops. Ah, you. Oh, it's a burst fire pistol.
For none of them. In point of fact, the only emotion I felt was that of joy. I felt joy because his chair was always more comfortable than mine. I took his chair, and then I noticed the emissive glow on the rocks at the dig site.
Where's my car? There. Where is it? Oh, I know where it is. Splat. I'ma find you. And let's get punching. Punchy, 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 punchy. Punchy, 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 punch.
Day 119. I sat in the shower in tears for just under an hour. This is interesting, considering we haven't had water for days. I equate my ever-decreasing sanity with that of the population of my dig site. With the investigation of the symbols and glowing patterns at the site, we finally unearthed arguably certifiable proof of the...
All right, why don't you come on back? I got something for you.
Double checking I've actually got my microphone on. Okay, yes I do. Get paranoid. Right, let's go back to Zed.
Traveler! New missions are available at the Firestone Bounty Board.
Of course there are. That one in. What's this last one? I've forgotten. Oh, it's that one. Oh, that's going to be a rough one to get. Finish it in a second. We'll do this one.
You'll
Hello.
find a fella named Shep near the crossroads on the way to the mine. Sled skinned his entire family and built a tent out of them. Tough luck. But that Shep is a good kid. I'd appreciate you helping him.
Consider it begrudgingly done. And now we can wield 3 weapons. Lovely. Yeah, the mean rage is better than the ladyfinger.
You got what you need, now scram.
Tall's guns absorb a lot of recoil, allowing you to stay accurate throughout the fight.
How does that compare to the bone shredder? Bar accuracy better in every way. Easy purchase. Sell that. Sell that. Yeah, we're good. What I might do give it a bit of a test run. So we've got 2 mid-range. Well,
This man, Sledge, has something we need. You are going to get it from him. Sledge is a bad man who has done terrible things to the people of Firestone. Do what you must.
hello. Okay, I know where these are. So this. So we can do 2 at once here. So this is where we go for the rack. Let's give you a good test for the SMG. Oh, it's got squirrely rounds. See what loot they've dropped. I'm sure I saw a green fall down. That's really odd. That's disappointing. This SMG's not the best either, so we'll stick with the pistol. So yeah, we've got 1 close, 1 sidearm, 1 mid-range, 1 long range. That'll do. That is acceptable. Luckily, because we've only just cleared this out, this will be nice and empty, so we can do this quickly as well. Do that. And there's actually full damage in this game compared to later games. There's that one. And if we run through here, we can grab the vault, the key. Quickly do this one, and then we can turn this into. Where's it again? There.
Greetings, traveler! New missions are available at the Firestone Bounty Board.
Of course there are. Oh, we've got the shock harvest to do as well. We might be strong enough to do that now. If I play a bit clever with it, then we'll be alright. It means we can add a shock damage to our action skill, which is quite handy. At least early level, because it means we can tear down enemy shields that much better. Splotch. What have we got? Bad repeater. Was it 44 damage? That might be better than what we've got. Let's have a look in a minute. Get to the get to the lost cave. We'll have a look. Oh yeah, this is the first place we encounter crawl worms as well, isn't it? So what have we got? Oh, okay, that's significantly better, although the fire rate's a bit rubbish. Yeah, we'll make do.
Going after the bolts? Better arm yourself with the best.
Sell that, sell that, sell that. Good.
If you need
Better shield?
step right up.
Better shield? No. I will buy that though. Level 15. Chance here. Okay, damn. I feel we may be in trouble. I may be in trouble. Might need to get a couple of levels out. Yeah, definitely needs to get some extra levels. Better levels and better guns. Let's turn some quests in. Oh, we've got those quests, extra quests to pick up as well, haven't we?
Greetings, traveler.
Yes, yes, I know. Claptrap, shut up now.
Firestone bounty board.
Expedience and a worse shield.
If you need healing, step right up.
Lacratus Faraway Shield. That might prove in quite handy. Wait, did we hand in everything? Yes, we did. Go to the chef so we can get to. Why is this chugging so bad? This is terrible. It can be because I'm streaming it, because it's not, shouldn't be the most demanding
Still
game.
haven't found the vault.
You bastard!
You also get diminishing returns when it comes to experience. Because you can very quickly out-level the area. So this entire area is basically considered a starting zone. Despite the fact it absolutely beats the snot out of you half the time. So, yes. It's very quickly get to a position where you don't get any experience from the enemies you're killing. Oh, bloody Mo and Marley. this one. We can't be under-leveled for all of it. No, we'll go for this. We'll try and get the sniper rifle. See how we go. Might be alright. Jesus, this is barely playable. Stomach crutch. Come on now. Actually can't tell where they are. So you can play that game. I might have to sort this. This frame rate's kind of screwed my head. Yeah. What the hell's going on with that? Sorry about that. I wonder if this seems alright now. Let's get the voice in for a minute. Yeah, sorry about that. Maybe. I wonder if it's just because it doesn't like Streamlabs, or Streamlabs doesn't like Borderlands, which is equally possible. I feel a little bit bad finishing stream 10 minutes early, but that was Borderlands unplayable. Borderlands is borderline unplayable. Oh, let's raid out to someone. Let's see who's about. Refresh. Okay, so we've got Morafay playing Fields of Mystria. We've got Athgorn playing Final Fantasy X. Or Lumituber, who's doing a subathon at the moment. Who else is about? Let's have a little look. Or do we go with Morafay for a little bit of a palate cleanser for you all? Compared to that, Fields of Mystria 1 runs, and 2, Morafay's much calmer. Or do we go Lumi Tumor? Let's go with Lumi. Let's see if we can raid into her. Oh, no, can't raid Lumi Super at this time. Never mind. We'll try Mori. Can't raid. Alright, let's refresh that. Oh, it's all going well today, eh, chat? Jesus Christ. Who else is playing Borderlands then? Barely anyone. Alright, we'll try Athagorn then. If this doesn't work, we might have to just call it. Oh, there we go. Going into Athagorn, he's playing Final Fantasy X. But yes, thank you very much for joining me. Apologies about Borderlands. I thought it would behave itself, but apparently not. And I'll see you next week. Cheers all. Bye-bye.